Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to cover EDA or exploratory data analysis, and we are going to talk about how to perform this or analyze both quantitative and qualitative variables and what techniques you want to use depending on what type of data you're analyzing. So the first type of data we may have, let's just go ahead and review our slides here from the last video. So we could have a quantitative variable, which is just a really quick review, is a numerical data. And if we are looking at quantitative variable, so let me just write it here, quantitative. So if we are analyzing a quantitative variable, we want to really use one of two things. We either want to use a histogram or we want to use a box plot. With quantitative variables and specifically histograms and box plots, there is a lot of analysis that we are going to do on this. So we're actually going to save that for the next video. But for now, just know that those are the two visual types of displays you can use when you're dealing with a quantitative variable. Now, if instead we have a qualitative variable, or remember this is also known as a categorical variable, these obviously we have to do a little bit differently because we're dealing with categories, right? With quantitative data, we're dealing with numbers, but with categories, we have to get, I don't want to say like creative in the way we display them, but we have to be aware of the fact that we're dealing with categories. So there are three main ways of displaying qualitative data that makes the most sense. The first is a frequency table. So just as a quick example, kind of drawing on my last example of, let's say you're analyzing, I don't know, like students enrolled in a college by state, a frequency table would just literally show how many students are from each state. And then it may also show the percentage. Next type of analysis that would be appropriate or visual display would be a pie chart. And then finally, the third type that we could use is just a bar chart. Just a quick little side note, bar charts and histograms look pretty similar, so it's just something I would be sure to just be aware of the similarities and differences and just make sure that you're picking the correct one based on the type of data you're analyzing. All right, thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video where we dig into quantitative variables in more detail.